Who's been putting black magic on you? Well, we're gonna find out. Okay, so like this video and then pick a pile. So for pile 1, it's rainbows. Pile 2 is the mirror. And pile 3 is doorways. The timestamps will be in the description. You're welcome to choose one pile, or you can watch all of them. You might connect with multiple piles. Pile number 1. Who is putting black magic on you? Okay. 7 of Swords. So with what they are doing, their plan is not working out. They're trying to be sneaky, but it's a disaster. See, what I'm channeling from Spirit is they don't understand. They're playing spiritual checkers. You're playing spiritual chess. You're 10 steps ahead of the game. You already knew that they were going to do this and that they were going to keep doing this because they're very low vibrational. Now, what they don't understand is from the very beginning you were an op and they were attracted to you. So, before I say more, okay, and what's interesting too about the rainbow card that you gravitated towards is rainbows are very high vibrational. They're very love and light. When I've channeled from the high vibrational ascended masters, it was after I did some yoga, meditation, a lot of breath work. I was literally seeing rainbows in my apartment. And so that's a sign that you're very high vibrational. Judgment. Oops. I'm trying not to hold the cards really close to the camera. Judgment is calling. The trumpets are going. Gabriel, the angel Gabriel, is one of your protectors. So we have the 8 of Swords. All right. So what's interesting is with this 8 of Swords card, they're in some sort of, they feel trapped spiritually. And what's funny is they do a lot of their rituals depending on the moon, and the moon has more control over them than they realize. So what I was going on to say actually is that, so you've had a major glow up, okay? And there was a time where, I just want to say, you shine so bright, but there was a time where your shine was a little dimmed. But like I said, the spirits were using you for an op. There were certain tasks that you did, and you were very opposite to this group of people. So now, this group of people, one of their lessons for their judgment is you're gonna accomplish some of your goals, and they're just watching. They're just so obsessed with watching. They can't wait till you post the next thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they were doing your ritual under the moon, hoping that you'd post something, hoping that they would see some sort of results. But they are, because you're just glowing up and you just seem so much happier, so much more articulate. I'm just really excited for you. The Hangman. And a lot of what's going on, I just realized something. Okay, the number 4 could be significant. Yeah, I am doing 4 videos. I don't know why I'm confusing 4 with 3, because before I even pressed the record button, I was convinced that I needed to take 3 thumbnail pictures for 3 different videos, and then I realized after I took the 3, oh, I need to take 4. And then right now I was looking at my cards, and then I was thinking, oh, I took 4 pictures for 4 different thumbnails, but I only need 3. But I do need 4. So 4 and 3, there could be 4 different people that are putting black magic on you. And it has something to do, yeah, like I said, they're obsessed with the moon times. And they like to use your pictures that you post on social media. But I don't see that slowing you down, because, see, the thing is, okay, the Hangman. They don't know how much you've transformed, how much you're not the same person that, okay, so you haven't talked to these people in a while, right? So they don't realize how different you are. And because you've changed, I mean, maybe they've seen, and if they're good with feeling out energies, they could probably see how bright and different your aura is. But with the Hangman is seeing a new perspective, something different. You have so many new perspectives on what's going on with your life. And this is how you're winning. And it's not even really a competition, because the thing is, you're so high vibrational, they can't even, the black magic can't even reach to you. And say even if something does, it's one of those things where you become so good at transmuting certain energies, it just inspires you. So you might have some significant placements of Saturn in your astrological chart, or you might have been obsessed with Saturn, and you really enjoy Saturn. So something that's a challenge for you actually inspires you to do great. Okay, Queen of Cups. And with this inspiration, your cup is full. Your cup is overflowing. You're feeling really abundant. So I will say it's good to focus on movement of energy and feng shui and protection magic. Just in general, it's good to have that in mind. And to close this out, I do have the Strength card in reverse. But the download I'm getting is that you're not going to need much strength, because in this card, there's a struggle. There's no struggle for you. So basically, if they do keep sending black magic your way, it's just they're going to keep having the same betrayals and lessons over and over and over. And you're just doing your thing. Okay, pile 2. I'm gonna mix some of these tarot cards back in here. Who's putting black magic on you? Casting spells. trying to get in the way of your destiny. Okay. Cards are just popping. Alright, we got the Page of Cups. But firstly, I want to talk about the card. The Mirror card. That was the main card for this pile. So this person does use mirror magic, but a lot of it is just them looking in the mirror. They're really self-conscious, and they're just obsessed with their image in so many ways. They really care about how other people think, and it would be more beneficial for them to do some shadow work with mirror magic. One thing I like to do with mirror magic is just kind of look at myself in the mirror and see myself outside of myself. Similar to astral projection. Alright, so Page of Cups is the card that fell on the floor. So this person, they did offer you love at one point. They could, whether you follow Western astrology or sidereal astrology, I honestly use both. This person could have prominent Pisces in their chart. Could be a sun sign Pisces. Just very interesting how, yeah, this person is very vain. In the cup of this Page of Cups is a fish. And I know Pisces is the symbol is the fish. And then they're wearing a fish. So I'm seeing a pattern here already with these two cards. They love looking at themselves in the mirror. And what they want to offer is this cup. And they're pretty much looking at a fish. They're looking at a Pisces. So they're just looking and looking and looking. And then what's really interesting is because they're so self-absorbed, they're actually absorbing the black magic. Most of it, at least. We're not going to be delusional and say just automatically that's what's going on, because we're still early in the reading. But I'm seeing this person that has such an obsession over you. That's how I'm feeling so far. They're absorbing a lot of it. And to be honest, not to get too much off topic, but years ago, I used to do a lot of black magic. I mean, black magic could be something, a love spell can be considered black magic. Some people consider black magic anything that's really altering things. It's some people consider all magic really black magic, but I would say most of the time it's sending some sort of negative energy, which is kind of what I'm channeling for this reading in particular. So we have the Seven of Cups, and oh wow, are you serious? With this card, there's this artist, and they have a painting, and they're painting themselves with the self-portrait on this. So they're just really in their head as far as romance goes. So they're dependent. They're the type of person where they really love being in a relationship, and it's almost like they're just in a relationship to be in a relationship, and they'll be in a relationship, not to get too much into their love life, but it's just, yeah, to satisfy, I guess they just feel like it looks great. Okay, so let's see. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. They're reflecting on what they have accomplished and where they are at in life. I feel as though they kind of show, they want to put on a show to where, okay, yeah, they portray themselves different on social media. We'll just say that. But yeah, this wand, the way that it's poking the tree and the way the tree has no leaves, just the factoring the background and everything. I see like this person in particular, they're really into some dark stuff. Okay, the star. And this all really has to do with divine timing. So you're gonna notice synchronicities about all this. And maybe you have certain signs. Maybe you see, for example, spiders when you think of this person, or when something just feels off, and maybe spiders are one of your spirit animals and they warn you about something. Spiders are great for warning and protecting. I'm also channeling a checkered vortex. So they're trying to open various portals to send this magic, and they might be really into Norse mythology, particularly the dark elves, the trickster elves. But I think you're really cool with them, so it's one of those things where that's why I'm trying to think this year if I've even done any sort of black magic rituals. I really have been holding off on that. Okay, yeah, I did some black magic today. But yeah, I mean, I just kind of do stuff. Oh, wait, no, I need this card before I start shuffling. Yeah, it's not about me, though. Okay, 8 of Swords. One of the other piles, so pile 1 got 8 of Swords too, so you might want to check out that pile, because they definitely, pile 1 could have a message for you. I think they are connected in some way. But yeah, again, this person is very controlled by the moon phases. They're obsessed with the moon and doing magic in different moon phases. And what's interesting about that is it is like the moon is controlling them, as I'm seeing in this card, and I said something similar in the other pile. Yeah, a lot is about to be unveiled to you. A secret is going to be unveiled to you. We'll just say that. And I feel if you don't already know who this person is, which I think most likely you will, that's part of the secret. You're going to figure it out very soon. Pile 3. Doorways. Okay. Lots of doors. Huh. Lots of doors opening and closing. And it looks like the guy's going through one of the doors, and then the other 2 guys on the card are kind of invisible. I feel like this person who's putting black magic on you, they're trying to do an invisible cloak with their ritual. Okay. If you're an experienced witch and someone's doing magic on you, and you're really good with your intuition, you'll know. You'll just know. You'll get the signs. A lot of times you'll see the person appear in your dreams, or just different things that happen in your dreams. But what I'm seeing about this person is I feel like they're bitter because they felt like they missed an opportunity with you. And then there are actually two spirits, two entities that are haunting them, okay? And they're actually really concerned by their obsession with you. Or they're just really watching, they're watchers. They're shadow watchers. So they look like shadows. Even if they're wearing a hat or clothes or a hood, when you look inside for these shadow spirits, they just look like shadows. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So this is how this person who's sending negativity, and it doesn't even have to be a full-on black magic ritual. It could just be evil eye, which is essentially the same thing. It's just a quicker way of doing it. Sometimes I'll do elaborate rituals with things, but sometimes you can just, if you just concentrate and you focus with thought, that is really powerful. But they see you as having a lot of followers, and they're really concerned actually with your spiritual gifts and how you're a seer. You can somehow, two things are somewhat timeless, but you can see the future. 3 swords. I don't even have to shuffle, just bottom of the deck. They are heartbroken with this missed opportunity because they feel like it's just that. It's a missed opportunity. They missed the window. Yeah, there's a window here, and then the shadow's really prominent too. They've cried about this. Interesting. Okay, I'm just I'm going with the bottom of the deck again. I don't know why. Maybe I might do that for the rest of the reading. I'm just feeling really called to it. But they see you as an earth angel that has an open heart. They saw that, and because they are quite opposite to you, there's a lot that you don't know. There's a lot that they know about you that they haven't quite told you. They're being really fake. A lot of communication they had, it was like they had some sort of plan, okay? And so what happened was, with this plan, 8 of Wands, they saw how powerful, but really how powerful you are and swift. You're the type, there was some message that you delivered to them actually from the divine, and it was meant for them, but you weren't sure if they saw it. And that's kind of the whole root of this whole thing. Okay, let's do some shuffling though. That one just hopped up. The Hierophant reversed. Okay, what's really interesting is that the floor is checkered. I mentioned this, I believe, in group number 2. Pile number 2. About a checkered vortex. So pile 2 might be connected to this pile, so you might want to check that out. The Hierophant. Yeah, they see you as someone who isn't very moral, but now, yeah, they didn't know how balanced you are. Temperance, yeah, another card about balance and messages from the divine, angelic. You're very connected right now with your subconscious. So just keep doing you, and yeah, it's kind of irrelevant. I feel like they're really focusing, when they were sending you black magic, on your third eye. So I would think about your chakras. Think about the energy spinning and the chakra wheels and them being lit up by yourself or the angels. Just so there's no blockages in your energy points. The Sun. One of the best cards. There's so many good cards in the tarot, but this is just pure happiness. You are the sun. You might have Leo prominently in your chart, whether it's in Western or sidereal astrology. But yeah, I see a new connection that's going to make you happy, whether it's a friendship or dating relationship. So that said, we have the Fool. You're not going to be fooled with whatever type of black magic they're sending to you. You're a jokester, you're carefree, you're just doing your thing. You're not worried about it. So it's just, it's bouncing. The negativity is just bouncing right off of you. And you're going to be focused on your new journey with that new connection you're going to have. So comment on the video, let me know what you think, and subscribe for some more readings later.